This is Cisco's Network Emergency Response Vehicle. This vehicle is owned and operated by a group called Tactical Operations Support. We support customers in what we like to call challenging environments, Iraq, Afghanistan, as well as in disasters, Hurricane Katrina, the San Diego wildfires, those type of incidents. This vehicle gives us several capabilities. Immediately from on scene, we can provide wired and wireless voice. We have video surveillance on here through SIPIX and Broadware. We solve a lot of interoperability issues with IPIX, which is Cisco's IP Interoperable Collaborative Systems. We have telepresence in here. With that being said, this vehicle primarily is connected through a satellite. We have a 1.8 meter dish on the roof, dedicated 3 megs of bandwidth up and down. And rolling on scene, we can have those capabilities, all that I just said, in about 10 to 15 minutes. We run split tunneling. So we're pushing all our internet traffic off in our teleport in Houston, Skyport at our partner. And our voice traffic is getting tunneled through the internet, GRE tunnel, back to Raleigh, North Carolina. So if you look in any one of these phones, we have a 919 area code, which is extremely important in a Hurricane Katrina type incident where there was no infrastructure there. It was wiped out. We have the ability to get out of the affected area from anywhere we're at. IPIX does more than just bridge disparate radio systems. It gives us the ability to, I'd like to say, bridge people together because it extends your network. It uses the current communications assets that you have. I can take a UHF radio, a VHF radio, whatever radio system it may be, and bridge that together. But I can also, through creating virtual talk groups, I can talk on my IP phone network to that first responder, boots on ground with a radio in their hand. I can use my PC through a PMC client and talk to that first responder. Right down to using an analog phone, my cell phone, I can dial into the IPIX server and be en route to the scene. So I can have that intellectual capital and provide that to the first responders, boots on ground, from anywhere in the world now. Here we're demonstrating telepresence. We generally do that over satellite. It's high definition, high resolution conferencing. And we're demonstrating it in a mobile solution here. This vehicle is, like I said, owned and operated by Tactical Operations Support. We generally have one team lead that would go out that's in the Tactical Operations Support group, and then we have a group of volunteer engineers through the different business units that their specialty might be telepresence or IPIX or voice or routing and switching, and we'll take that team of engineers with us. If you look over here, we have just some basics about the vehicle. We have a 1.8 meter satellite dish on the roof, shooting down to a teleport in Houston, where we're running split tunneling. We drop our internet traffic there. So if you were to go to www.google.com or Yahoo or wherever it may be, that's where our internet traffic is dropping, is in Houston. Then we're running a tunnel, GRE tunnel, through the public internet back to Raleigh, North Carolina. So that's why you look and you see every phone has a 919 area code, which gives us out-of-region dial tone, was extremely important in a hurricane-type Katrina incident where there is no telephones. It gives us, we still have a way out. We provide wired and wireless voice and data, video surveillance, interoperability with IPIX, and we have collaboration tools as well through Cisco's WebEx. All this technology is off-the-shelf Cisco or third-party technology. You could go out and buy anything in this truck today. The thing that makes it unique is how it's integrated and how we use it. Because a lot of these things, like the digital media encoder, we don't use it for its intended use. What I'm doing here is I can take this and I can stream live media feeds, camera feeds, whatever, an analog feed. I'm converting it into the IP stream. And like I said, once it's in the IP stream, you can do anything you want with it. So I can stream that out, and through a media player, for instance, like a Windows media player, you'd be able to view that stream if you're on our network. A practical application of that was in San Diego. We had a large parking lot with displaced evacuees when we were supporting the San Diego wildfires. It was right next to us. They had a lot of officers and deputies and National Guard soldiers that had to patrol that area because of the security concerns they had. Well, we were able to take our mass camera and some of our other cameras, point them to get eyes on the scene, and then stream that out. So they were watching that from their laptop, real time, in their command vehicle that was co-located next to us, and they were able to pull a lot of their deputies, a lot of the officers, a lot of the National Guard soldiers, and put them back where they were needed out on the front lines and helping evacuate people. These are just our onboard cameras that you're seeing right now. Our bank of radios, UHF, VHF, 800 megahertz, HF, ham radio capabilities. We use these radios to tie into iPICS. iPICS is Cisco's IP interoperable collaborative systems. What iPICS gives us the ability to do is to bridge disparate radio systems, but it takes it further than that. It allows us to bridge people together, because I can then pull in all my other communications assets, my IP phones, my computer network, right down to my analog phone, my cell phone, or an analog phone line. And through creating what we call a virtual talk group, it allows us to pull all these assets together, so I can be on my phone, and you could be on a radio 2 miles away. I could be sitting on a beach in Hawaii on vacation when an incident happens and have my laptop VPN into the network and provide my intellectual capital to the first responder boots on ground right in the middle of the situation. Over here, these are just these are 2811s. These are the routers that are where the radios are interfacing into iPICS. They're plugged into the back of the routers through an ear and mouth port. This is the iPICS server. This is an ACU 1000, which is kind of an industry standard for first responders. It's how they bridge their disparate radio systems. We have that for backward compatibility, as well as we are able to take radios that we can plug into the ACU 1000 and drop them into our talk groups and iPICS. In the back here, we have standard video teleconferencing capabilities, and we also have telepresence, which is Cisco's high definition, high resolution conferencing. And we're demonstrating that we can do it over satellite and the mobility of it.